Now more than ever, we all must take care of our mental health and well being. As we protect ourselves against potential exposure to the coronavirus, keep in mind that social distancing does not mean social isolation. Hello, everyone. My name is Charles Davis, and the title of my study is Managing Remote Workers Suffering from Anxiety. It's a phenomenological analysis to organizational changes during COVID-19 pandemic. My research and topic entails that many that are teleworking full time for the first time are isolated from coworkers, friends. They strain physically, mentally, and financially. It is completely natural during this time of uncertainty. Okay, so based on what I've learned on my research topic, it helped me develop a question or to want to discover more about what my topic is about. So my research question here is: does uncertainty from the coronavirus pandemic in the United States affect organizational leaders' abilities to efficiently manage remote employees suffering from anxiety or stress? Now, I don't have all of my topics up here, and my next topic is the study population. I didn't feel like it was necessary to actually put that on the board, so I'm pretty much going to describe my study population. My study population are U.S. leaders or U.S. leaders working in organizations who are, they can be someone that's a supervisor, manager, mid-level, vice president, any organizational leader or manager who experience leading, supervising, or managing remote employees suffering from anxiety or stress. That is actually what I'm looking for, and that's actually a prerequisite as well. I am pretty broad with the type of population I'm looking for. However, that prerequisite is going to help me find the type of people that I want to interview for my research study. That can be man, woman, long as they are adults and they have to be currently working remotely. So that's the population I'm looking at, and that is actually mixed in with a prerequisite. So, all right. So that brings me to my next topic, which is the key concepts. So the key concepts here is the anxiety and stress, organizational leadership, remote workers, and the COVID-19. Also, sidebar, I just wanted to actually share a graph that actually helped support not only just my research question, but also my topic, as well as my leadership and my interest for this topic. So this here is an average share of adults reporting symptoms of anxiety or depression disorder during the COVID-19 pandemic. So this is very real, and this is very recent, from May to July 2020. So this is a very real topic. So so that actually brings me to my literature points. So I'm actually going to describe to you some critical literature points that is effective to my actual research. So transformational leadership has positively associated with employees' psychological well-being, workplace morale, and is helpful for employees at times of high stress and uncertainty. Next, transformational leadership has consistently been associated with positive mental health for the workforce. It includes behaviors such as starting a vision for the group, communicating expectations clearly, and delivering realistic, positive messages on those expectations. Lastly, transformational leadership also embraces values-based behaviors such as doing the right thing, even when it is difficult. It means caring for employees and individuals. All right, so my next my next topic here that I wanted to talk about is my conceptual framework, right? So down here, you really can't see, you see the model, but you can't really see that, you can't really see it unless you focus in on it. So I'm actually going to describe what my model and why I chose this model. Okay, so it's here. All right, so it's a qualitative research design. This study it's for open-ended questions to allow the respondents to provide more information, including feelings, attitudes, and understanding of the subject. This model separates leadership from hierarchical rank and authority. Instead, these models focus on process of influence on self and others that can and should occur anywhere at any level in the structure of the organization. Okay. So now I'm going to my next topic, which is my methodology. So we already know that my method here is, of course, it's qualitative analysis, phenomenology. So you see here my actual title, but here's my method. So what I'm going to do is describe my method, since you really can't really see. So I'm just pretty much going to describe it. So the critical element to the phenomenological method consists of my research question that are important to the structure for the writing and importance of the findings, which will support analysis for the research method. Okay, so that's pretty much my method. I'm pretty much trying to discover a phenomenon with this research. I feel that is important to this study. Next, why do we care? Okay, why should you care? I'm going to provide you some information on that. Over 2/3 or 69% of employees are experiencing burnout symptoms while working from home. And this is all in a survey, and this is what the survey found based on what the study was. Although work from home may have offered a break from commute, office structure, and regular daily routines for the past few months, the mental break from work as well as technology is equally important. On top of the stress of juggling work and home life, including children stuck at home because of school, summer camp closures, there's financial anxiety. While those working remotely still have a job, there is the threat that they too could lose their paycheck or have their salary cut to some point if the recession continues. So just to end this, I actually wanted to talk about the literature gap here. And I'm described to you the literature gap. That's another one that's really not on the board because I'm going to describe it to you. So what do you what do you want to know? So one of the things that you should know about the study is that the behavior of managers and supervisors and organizations affect the mental health of the employees. This is especially true during the times of uncertainty such as a global pandemic. Early evidence shows that when leaders are experiencing challenging conditions, they are more likely to become resource depleted and exhibit negative behaviors such as passive leadership or abusive supervision. The kind of boss who doesn't give you any credit, push you down in front of others, or is simply never around. Lack of poor quality sleep, excessive use of alcohol, they are more likely to act abusively. Good news is the leaders are often well equipped to deal with stressors that affect us all, like the impacts of COVID-19, and can take steps to prevent passing their difficulties on to their employees. Now, this brings my presentation to a conclusion. I hope you understand and like what I've presented. Any questions, please feel free to tell me. Have a great day.